What's up, guys? So today I'm going to show you how to make a square edge on your boards, your rough cut boards, with nothing more than a straight edge, a drill, and a few screws. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So this piece here is just like a little piece I attempted to stain from door casing. So what I'm going to do is just lay this on here. I know it's perfectly square. I've already eyeballed down it, ran it across my my fence on my table saw. Everything seemed to be pretty good. So basically what I like to do is just lay this on the edge. Like to lay the fat end on the edge here. Pretty close to the edge, and then just go down the line. Kind of eyeball this thing, make sure I'm getting a good cut off of it. And this is all depending on what the board looks like. I don't want to screw right next to the edge. I want to go back in maybe a ½ inch, maybe a ¼ inch, something like that. That way the board don't split on me. I'm using Kreg 1½ inch screws. I think that they give a better hold compared to any other screw I've used. And plus the pan heads tend to, basically force the piece of wood down on the piece that you're going to be cutting. So. I'm going to go over to this other end, and I'm going to try to do the same thing. Also keep in mind, guys, typically the ends of the boards are going to get cut off, so and plus the edges are going to get cut off. So if you keep that in mind, I bought these as 8-foot boards, and I got this particular casing board that was 8 feet as well. So they tend to work perfectly with this setup. If you're using like 10 foot or something like that, you're going to have to find something else a little better. But you can use any straight edge as long as you got a couple screw holes or something that you can mount it to. Right. And then I'll put one more screw right in the center just to hold things in a little bit better. I do the two on the ends, that way I don't get any bowing or anything in the middle. Then I'll come back and do the middle and screw it straight down in so I don't have any bowing or anything, laterally anyway. So that's how you set it up. Now what I'm going to do is run it through a table saw. Now, here's the other thing. Make sure that you have a sharp, and I mean sharp, ripping blade. So like a Milwaukee blade, something like that, something sharp, new, should do the trick. So the Milwaukee blade probably will last a little while for you. But if you got a dull blade, this probably won't work for you. So just keep that in mind. Now I've got my router table kind of holding things on the other end here. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my fence. What I like to do is just kind of eyeball down it, so I'll go to the other end and I'll eyeball down. So what I'm trying to do is get the most meat out of the board. I can tell right about here it's sunk in a little bit that way. And it looks like this blade's probably going to cut pretty close to there. It's going to probably be in maybe 1/8 of an inch or something like that, which that's fine for us. Just want to do a double take on that. Might be more like a ½ inch, so we're going to take and slide that fence over a little further. Let's see how that does for us. I want to make sure I got that end squared up with the fence whenever I look down that. Alright, that looks pretty good. So that will probably take off about 1/8 of an inch roughly. So we're going to go ahead and run this thing through. Now notice I got that narrow end of the casing up against the fence, and I'm squaring it up real nice. And then I'm going to run it through the table saw. This fence is going to keep everything nice and straight, and it's going to make a straight edge on this side. And then all I have to do is remove this, flip it over, and cut the other side. So here we go. Turn on my dust collector. That Milwaukee blade cut through that like butter. So anyway, you can kind of see that it narrows down right in here. Actually, here's about the it keeps on getting narrower, doesn't it? Getting even more narrow down through here. I mean, it's really weak right here. That's probably a little more than 1/8 inch right there. But anyway, we have a nice square, straight edge on this side. So now all I have to do is take that board off via unscrewing it and flip it over, run it back through. Now we got two perfectly straight edges. So here we go. We'll go ahead and set this back up on my table saw. Move this fence a little bit to make it a little easier to maneuver. I hate doing this inside, guys, but the rain and everything's been crazy this year, so haven't really had a whole lot of time to do anything outside. Getting towards the end of the construction phase on this house. Doing mainly finish work right now. So most of this will probably be baseboard trim. If I have enough, I'll make countertops out of it as well. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have enough though. So I'll have to buy some more. Alright, now we're going to flip this over. Line everything up with our blade. Slide this back. Alright, so again what I want to do, go down here at the end. Get a good eyeball on it. Put mine down there right about at the corner where I can see that blade real good. Try to get the most meat out of it as possible. And I can see there's a spot right about here where that knot is. It's cut in a little bit. That's going to be pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and run this through. I think that that'll be fine. Get my fence set up correctly. Get it locked down. Make sure it's nice and square with the table and the blade. Alright. Looks like I'm set up. Looks like I'm set up for to go ahead and start cutting on this one now. We took a very thin piece off of that one, and it looks like it was cutting the entire time. I'm just going to go down the edge and make sure. Sounds like it was cutting the entire time. Yep, that's a good board right there. 2 square edges. Gonna put this one on the pile. Well guys, that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share if you'd like to. That's an easy way to, replace your joiner. Just put a square edge on your ends of your boards. I'm gonna put a link down in the description and comment section to link that Milwaukee blade so y'all can use it. Works really well for this. And I'll also put a link in the description for the rigid table saw that I was using. And the dust collection system, which is 6 horsepower rigid shop vac. Works really well. Put a HEPA filter in there, and you won't really even have to replace the filter. Just beat it out every now and then. It's good to go. Of course, if you're using drywall dust or something like that, again, you don't really have to replace it, but you have to beat it out more often, or use a bag. Good to go after that too. So, all right, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you. Bye.